Hey everybody, welcome to Fresh Out the Box Players Warhammer Fantasy Role-Playing Game. I am the Game Master, Jahan.
I'm Casualty CDG, but tonight's a special night, and because of that, I think that we're going to drop the facade, and you can call me Gary.
What?
Yeah, and Leighton, why don't you tell him why it's such a special night?
It is a special night because, boy, we have something in store for Jahan. He just doesn't know yet.
Absolutely, it's going to be so spicy.
It's going to be spicy.
So this is the new bit.
And
that's right. This is the new bit. Yes. Are you okay? Is this bit okay? Are you okay with this one?
Okay. I'm not Casualty CDG. I'm just Leighton. You can call me Leighton anytime, anywhere, any day.
I just have this weird inability to like not believe people because I don't understand why you would lie about that. So I'm like, oh yeah, really? And then I'm like, wait a second. Like, you trick me every time for like half a second, and it makes me mad at myself.
What are they going to pull on me this time? Like, nothing, just the same bit we pulled on you last time. We just pretend we have something up our sleeve. That way, if something works out, we pretend we were right the whole time.
And even Gary saying that we're pretending to do that is part of the ploy, because we're not pretending to do that. We actually have something up our sleeves.
So before we get started, as always, I'm going to give you guys a little insight into the setting, just to get you better acquainted with the world we're playing in. Rise of the Drakkwald. Beastmen and other vile creatures swarm from beneath the twisted bowers of the Drakkwald, sacking villages, towns, and fortifications across the Drakkwald province. When the last heir to the Drakkwald throne is slain in battle with an enormous beastigore, Emperor Boris I chooses to place the Drakkwald Runefang in his Altdorf palace. Publicly, when a suitable heir is found, the Runefang will be passed on. Privately, Boris has no intention of ever giving up the magical blade.
Man, we went right through Altdorf, and I didn't even try to steal a magical sword from the Emperor's people.
Honestly, we done messed up. I still need a better sword.
Well, we could always double back for a few sessions and then come back. Hey guys, put this chaos on pause.
It's okay. It's okay, boy. Sword. Do I have a session for you guys? You're going to travel to a land filled with magic.
Oh, okay. Are there swords?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. A magical land with swords. Man, I love Warhammer. We're just going to a magical land with swords.
It's such a nice setting.
Possibly go wrong
and loving.
Wait, is there magic though?
Oh yeah.
Are there swords though?
Yeah.
But are there swords?
Oh boy. Where we last left off, you two chuckleheads were in the what are they called? Bower fields of the Kiel. I've been saying it wrong. I've found out because I've been saying it from memory. Whom? Kislev. It's Kislev.
Oh, okay. That's the 8th month. Kislev.
Is that a Jewish month?
It literally is. Yeah, the month of Kislev is. Oh, come on. Oh, the 9th month. It's the 9th month. I was off by 1. But yeah. That is Kislev. And the funny thing is when I put Kislev,
Lev. That's exactly how it's spelled.
Into Google, 2 things come up: Kislev month and Kislev Warhammer. That's it. Nothing else.
That's all right. Well, hey, we all learned something. Mazel tov. All right.
Oh dear, that's not how I talk. That's right. Okay, I totally forgot that. Once again, I talk like this for the stream. It changes every time, so there it is. Have fun, friends.
So where we last left off, you guys were in the borrow fields of Kislev, the ancestral burial grounds from their very first battles with the Ungls. After discovering some further plot of this being that's walking the face of the earth, you were intercepted by a Kislev horse battalion. and escorted to one of their cities. On the way there, after about a week and a half of traveling through the desolate and frozen tundra of this northern country, you came across a camp that was smoking. Upon investigating, you were ambushed by plague-infested chaos worshippers.
Yeah, and all their blood was caustic.
Yeah, and it was. And after besting a chosen of chaos and several henchmen, you were then beset by a great Jarberslith, a beast of ruined chaos energy.
Yeah, that thing really Jarberslith the crap out of us.
That's certainly that was a fun
it sure
fight.
Did. We almost died.
You did. I'm glad you didn't, because I want you to die later. But so that's where we pick up. Yeah, we're gonna pick up right after that battle. You just
so
killed
we are
the thing.
still hurt, and we are in these guys' custody, right? They're taking us to a place.
Yes.
Yeah, are they at least gonna heal us or something?
You are tended to, just as everyone is tended to. They kind of are friendlier towards you now.
Yeah, they better.
You, I mean, if you hadn't been there to kill that thing, odds are it would have run through their ranks. Because they were in a pretty even fight, minus you and minus the beast. So.
Yeah, we took on the hardest part.
Yeah, you guys saved the day once again by facing the greatest threat. But yeah, so you guys you guys are healed, and you guys after resting, they're gonna rest. They will not sleep here.
Wait, when you say healed, we're 100% healed.
So the way it's gonna wind up working is I'm not planning on more happening until it's been long enough. So you will, for all, yeah, you'll be healed.
Spoiler alert. Okay, so I healed up my points and I put my fortune back to 5 since we're in a new session.
Yeah, you move on from this place. They don't want to sleep next to all this desecration and disease. One of their numbers is actually infected, and they actually put him to death and burn him. Because they know what he has. So.
Oh, we didn't get infected, did we?
No. Yeah, no. But I mean, you get a chance to see the disease. He has boils going all up and down his neck, and he's in a lot of pain. It happens very quickly. But if you ask, they are used to this kind of thing happening.
Is that what happens when you get that caustic goo in your mouth?
No. It's what happens when your blood touches their blood.
Oh. That was close.
Yeah.
That was close.
But yeah, so you guys travel for about another week.
I look down at my bloodthirsting sword as he says that. I'm like, that was close. that could have been bad.
It could have been interesting.
Really bad.
Sure. But yeah, so you guys travel for about another week. It is cold. It's miserable. It is not fun travel. And the Kislev people are not particularly... They're very stoic. They're hard to read. And they... I mean, they sing their songs, but they're all very dour songs. Everyone here's a downer. It's not a good time.
You know, this is a strange town. Everyone's just singing somber songs all the time.
Yeah, if I was sad, I'd probably try to sing happy songs. Because that would
maybe that's the problem. Maybe they're actually really happy and they're just trying to bring themselves down.
Oh, Dib, I never thought about it that way. Yeah.
What a strange culture. Their customs are bizarre.
When you say some of this, one of them will be like, "This is a happy song." It doesn't sound happy. But yeah, they'll be like, "This is."
So it's like 90s songs, except the opposite, where they sound happy, but they're not actually.
It's a celebration of the glorious dead.
Yeah, you know, 90s. The 3890s. I don't know what year it is. I never do.
But yeah, so anyway, you guys eventually, on the final day of travel, you see the great stone walls jutting up from the tundra. It's very... it stands out against the barren background.
And this is not where we came from.
No, no. It's not even the same country.
Oh,
dear.
Prague is more directly under the control of the Empire. This country has its own queen.
I see. That's why they didn't care that we were knights.
That's right. And that's why they're taking us to that big spooky castle town.
This land is under the rule of the Ice Queen, or Sorcerer Queen, as she is called.
I forgot the Turkish delight.
Right? Yeah. No, it is. She is kind of like that. Yeah. That's a good reference. Yeah.
You know, this may be just the woman you're looking for. If you're looking for somebody to help you control your...
My what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Your magic.
My whistles. What? Yeah, what?
You know, if she's a sorcerer queen, she may be able to help you out.
You're not wrong.
Good Sir Knights, are you going to take us before the queen or straight to the dungeon?
And please not to the dungeon. I don't like that plan. And if that's the plan, then I would like to propose a different plan, if that's possible.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, other than going to the... So your plan is for us to go to the dungeon?
No, I'm waiting to hear your plan. What's this plan?
We'd like to be taken before the queen, just so we can be sentenced properly and be heard out.
The queen is not here.
Oh!
Where is she? We can help save her.
They'll look at you just... They don't know what to do with you at this point. No, we will take you before our leader. Yeah, so...
Ah, very good. Your leader. That's exactly who I wanted to see.
Yeah, this is not the capital.
Damn.
But so, as you enter this city, trying to make whatever deals you're trying to make, you'll see something up above you that's huge, large.
Oh my god, it's Jahan.
Hey, it's me.
It's like up and to the right, I suppose, and the left.
It's some sort of giant mechanical something. You don't know. At first, it might be a little frightening to see, but
I'd like to give it a real good staring at, see if I could figure out what the hell this thing is.
So it looks like a big, like, balloon. I mean, for you know what it is. It's a blimp. It looks like a blimp to you, Gary. But to your character, you've never seen anything like this. You've heard, but you've never seen it.
So it's a full-on blimp. Does it have the little person pod at the bottom too?
The gondola.
Nice. Yeah, the gondola.
That's what that's called.
Every day's a school day. Now we learned that the person pod on a blimp is called a gondola.
I know all about blimps. I'm a blimp expert.
Oh shit, that's a bold claim.
I want to know more about blimps.
What would you like to know about blimps?
Blimp out the box, fresh out the blimps.
Fresh out the blimps, yeah. But yeah, so you guys see a blimp coming towards the city. And there's a lot of commotion going on at this, because it sounds like it was not a planned thing.
Cool.
But it flies over the wall, which is probably pretty startling to happen unannounced. But you guys go into the gate, and the people escorting you like lock you down to like a post quickly, and they start running around figuring out if they can help, what's going on, what's happening, and there's a lot of chaos. But eventually it stops.
Do they lock us to anything when they leave us here?
Yeah,
or they just like
they lock you to a post.
I think it's about time for us to get out of here during all the chaos and confusion.
Yeah, I really think it is.
You got any ideas?
We break out.
Great idea. Well, it is just a post. Maybe if we just, maybe if we just wiggle this post, we can get free. It is just a wooden post, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I got no better idea.
We are two strong, grown men, after all.
Go ahead and give me some strength checks.
Strong. Yeah, I am kind of strong. I can be strong here for a sec. Strength. Look at that strength.
Yep, I'm just gonna roll climb because it's strength also, but has no modifiers.
Okay.
Oh man, we crushed it. So you rolled a -3 success levels, and I balanced it out with a -4.
Yes, that's -7 total success levels.
So in your attempt to gain leverage, you both pull down to try and like wiggle it. All you do is secure the post deeper into the earth.
Okay. Next plan.
Did I feel like that got tighter? My wrists hurt after that.
Yeah.
After a minute, you see people starting to calm down a bit as a rope ladder descends onto one of the walls, and a dwarf slides on down alongside a familiar spectacle to you now. One Max Screeber.
Oh yes, thank God. There he is, best friend.
But yeah, the dwarf is clearly, after he lands, a slayer. You've never seen a slayer look quite like him. He has goggles on his forehead, and he's strapped with like every gun known to man, and several not known to man.
And our friend, what's his name? Our dwarf slayer. He's still with us, right?
Yeah, you guys are all tied up together.
Why wasn't he helping lift this post?
Snorri Nosebiter.
You see him just kind of like pick his nose, and his hands are obviously not on the post, and then he puts them back. Like he puts the post back in the ground that he's tied to.
Damn.
Like he lifts his arms up and rips the post out and scratches his nose and then puts it back in the hole.
Snorri.
Yeah.
Help us escape.
Escape.
Wait, but Max is here. We should get Max to help us escape.
That's you guys are weird. All right, so yeah, they'll come on down and they will see you. Mostly Max, because the other guy doesn't know who the fuck you are. But
but Max knows us.
Max will talk to the guy that escorted you here, and they'll free you immediately. So yay!
We made it.
We did. Not too shabby. That was basically safe travels until the giant monster part.
Yeah. And the part where they decided to look us up anyway, even though we were not enemies.
Excuse me, I was going through my belongings and noticed you didn't return my stolen tomb helmet.
I mean, I don't know that they ever took that away from you.
Okay. Oh, no, here it is. I found it.
Yeah.
You should just look. You should just look through your stuff. If you look, you'll find it.
Well, it was at the bottom of the bag. I didn't think
you can look at the bottom of the bag.
Well, they obviously rifled through the bag. I just got the helmet. It should be on the top. It shouldn't be on the bottom.
Well,
Max will interrupt this. And what did you guys find?
I hand him an ancient helmet for like a, you know the one.
Yeah.
We found this dope-ass ancient helmet.
Okay.
It's a pre-Empire ancient artifact.
He'll look at it, and he'll appraise it, and he'll be like, yep, sure is.
It's all yours. Consider it a gift.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we also, we found what we think they're trying to do.
Right. It seems that the Chaos Gods are scared of something, maybe something locked away here.
Yeah.
And we heard a name.
What name?
Malice.
Malice.
I tried to sound cool when I said it. Did
Why?
I sound cool?
Malice.
Why? But yeah, so him and the dwarf will exchange a look, I guess. But what makes you think this? Like, what led you to this conclusion?
Well, can we talk about that in private, my friend?
Yeah, sure. He'll walk you guys somewhere.
Okay.
in the same place where we found that helmet, that same ancient familial tomb had drawings on the wall. And also a very hungry troll chained up in the bottom.
Very hungry troll. He was very hungry. He tried to eat us.
It's very much a raincore pit type of situation.
Yeah. Are you familiar?
I can't say that I am.
Yeah. It's a very obscure reference.
It's a local play.
Yeah. Play. But yeah, and then I went to touch a stone to the altar just to see like what would happen, and I had this whole vision thing, and I saw Malice.
He'll look around your neck and be like, "Uh-oh!" Like his eyes will kind of widen as he realizes that you're wearing it.
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you take it off and give it to him, Lyle? Why don't you hand him the necklace?
Yeah.
Why don't you give him the amulet?
Yeah. I'm trying.
Oh, look, it's clearly bound to you until you've served its purpose.
Until I've served its purpose, not until it served my purpose. That's no good.
Yeah, that's not how cursed items work.
Well, fuck.
I told you we should have given it back to Tillman Roar's dad, but you wanted to keep the magic necklace.
Kind of, more or less out of nowhere. So you'll notice Snorri and this new Slayer talking like they know each other. And then out of nowhere, Orma will kind of pop up on you.
No, she scares the shit out of me because she's a creepy
going
little
to touch the necklace.
No.
And you see her eyes do the thing.
Fuck.
They glaze over white as she begins to speak in tongues. But your necklace does something weird. Your necklace pulls you around and points to the north. Yeah, she does that. Through the noise, you can make out two things she keeps saying. Kadatha and Zanbajin.
While this is happening, I'm looking at Maximilian Scriber, hoping he can make sense of this.
He doesn't seem alarmed. He's looking at her like you would look at a book. He's just kind of studying her, giving her the quizzical, like, examinary kind of appraising view. Eventually, she'll stop.
So, Max...
she looks very tired. And...
I'll catch her as she stops, like if she's faint.
She does fall, so yeah.
I'll catch her and, pull her, bring her to a chair and get her a glass of water.
Would you care to share a tender moment?
Sure.
Okay, you guys share a tender moment.
Great. Everybody's in the room, so we're all friends now.
There you go. Yeah. So that's what happens.
So I'll be sitting at the table that she's at and facing Maximilian across the room. Say, I don't suppose you can translate any of that hooby-jooby talk for us, can you?
Him and the other Slayer, who will step forward at this, they'll start speaking to each other in Dwarven. And you hear them say the names, Kadatha and Zanbajin.
Snorri, you mind translating?
Yeah, Snorri or Max, honestly, anyone.
Snorri will start repeating what they're saying to you in Dwarven, because he does not know what translate means. And then the other two will pull out a map. It's a weird-looking map. It's a strange map. It's not like it has a lot of inconsistencies. You can tell in the scaling and in the questioning of locations, which is something you're not familiar with on maps.
I'll stand up and look across from. Okay, all right. You two obviously aren't going to share, and I'll walk across.
Well, I mean, they're going to share. I was doing it, but so he'll pull out this map, and now that it's out, he will explain. This is a map of the Chaos Wastes. They lay to the north.
That is where the pendant was pointing us.
They are going to. He'll point to an area of the map and be like, I forget the name of the place. I think it's Kazum or something like that. I can find it real quick. Actually, I have the page open. Yeah, Karag Dum. Yeah, Karag Dum is a lost dwarven fortress deep in the Chaos Wastes. It is the reason that the airship, the spirit of Grunnison, was created to get there, to adventure to this lost dwarven hold. And it has been there and back already. And then he'll point to another area of the map. This is where the plateau of Kadatha is said to be. Karakadonk, you mean? I do mean Karakadonk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll point to this other area that is Kadatha, which supposedly houses the lost city of Zambijin.
So we're going after a lost city, is what we're doing.
It's either that or a lost dwarven tomb.
I mean, clearly this is where these things are going to be focused. I don't think I don't think the city itself is necessarily important. I just think that's where they're going.
Sweet. Well, guess we're going on a journey. Max, do we know what we're going to be encountering for this? During this? After this?
I mean, he'll explain a lot of things to you, but there's also a lot of things that both of you already know. The Chaos Wastes are not somewhere people go.
No.
Ever. It's not a place that you're allowed. It's not a place you can go. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Think Mordor, except times 10.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
The very air you breathe is a toxic fume. One does
There's
not
like
simply walk into the Chaos Wastes.
And when you get out to like the toxic or the Chaos Wastes, aren't there like people on like pikes and poles and crap from the Chaos Workers?
There are. I mean, people live there. Human people live there. But the air is corrupting. There's a lot of mutants, beast men, demons can walk around sometimes, which is not something they're supposed to be able to do. It is the home of the Great Northern Chaos Portal, from which all dark magic pours.
So, but we're not going to the portal.
No. Fortunately not.
Thank God.
That's what Max will say.
Oh boy. Well.
So it seems like either way, we're getting right at the forefront of this, whatever this chaos war is bringing to our plate. Might I suggest heading to the Dwarven Tomb? It may be easier to defend.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm behind that.
Yes, the two locations, right? The Dwarven Tomb and the Plateau.
They're not near each other.
But we have an airship that can get to either one, right?
Yeah.
And have you guys? I'm sorry if I missed you guys. Did you check out the Dwarven Tomb already?
Yes.
Okay, you did.
Yeah, they already have been there and back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they already took care of that. All right. Well, I guess that just leaves the plateau.
That leaves the one.
In fact, on our first, that's why we have all the information we have. There, we saved some of the dwarves that were still somehow surviving there.
So it was a good place to defend.
4 centuries. No.
No, just because they did it didn't mean it was smart.
They survived there. Well, what happened was the Chaos Waste expanded around their fortress. So
shit.
Yeah. They kind of got stuck behind the boundary there and were lost. It was overrun by demons, though, so.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love it when that happens.
That's where Snorri fought the Great Bloodthirster. he'll say.
Sorry, and you didn't die doing it?
Unfortunately not.
What a disappointment.
What a bummer.
Both.
The
Yeah, I'm
great,
so sorry.
the great, he'll say a word in Dwarfish, but humans know this word. It means dwarf friend. He'll say the great dwarf friend. Felix wielded the thunder hammer and saved Snorri.
Oh, we shouldn't have done that.
Well, this Felix sounds like a stand-up guy.
He honestly does. Can you introduce us?
Oh, I haven't seen Felix in many years.
Oh, call him up. I mean, like,
Yeah, we could really use his help right now for
He
this whole
doesn't.
chaos thing.
yeah, we sure could.
He doesn't have his phone number? Maybe Maximilian has his dates. Maximilian, you know this Felix guy that Snorri Nosebiter's always blabbing on about?
He'll shoot you a dirty look.
I take that as a yes. It sounds like we may need his hammer for this.
His hammer.
Her hammer?
Their hammer?
It's the hammer. Snorri.
it's ha-
Snorri never said it was his hammer.
The hammer.
The hammer in question is the hammer of the great. Man, oh man, you guys are assuming so much. No, the hammer is a dwarven relic that humans aren't supposed to be able to wield.
Oh, shit.
It almost killed him, but yeah, it's just. It was,
Yeah, you know, his hammer.
you
I
guys-
don't know.
He will
Snorri
not be
just-
in this game. But yeah, you guys are supposedly going to head to the north.
Yeah, we sure are.
Mhm. And I think we get to travel via that big flying airship.
That you do.
All right, that's exciting. You know, we haven't had much of a rest since we got back to town. You don't mind if we happen to pick up a hot meal, do you? We've been eating rations for like 2 weeks, baby.
The Slayer that you haven't really heard from yet. He'll be like, there's a chef on board.
Oh, I walk out the door. And
He'll
start
kind
climbing
of say
the
it proudly.
ladder. I'm already climbing the rope ladder as he's finishing his sentence.
Oh, yeah.
On your way out, a man of obvious bearing will walk into the tent as well. He'll eye you guys, but he'll go talk to Max.
Oh, that must have been the guy that was supposed to slap us on the wrist for being troublemakers.
Good thing we're not troublemakers.
I tried to tell them we weren't troublemakers, but they didn't listen.
Definitely troublemakers. But yeah, so you guys can load up now if that's what you want to do.
mean-
Yes.
This is
Yeah,
the
I'm not
last
sure what
time you're
I
going
would-
to be in civilization for the
Okay.
for the rest of this session. So
Knowing that, may I upgrade another gun one more time?
you can try.
Yeah, let me go talk to a gunsmith. I know that Noln is where the gunsmiths are, but maybe there's one out this far. I would like to talk around and see if I could maybe figure that out.
Yeah, you just met the gunsmith.
Okay. Hey there, Mr. Gunsmith. You see this double-barreled pistol I have here? Could you make me a repeater pistol out of the second one?
What?
It's apparently
Oh, so cool.
a repeater
Apparently, it's a
pistol.
thing in the book, and I had no idea. It's actually detailed
Is
in
it
the
one
book.
of those
There's-
multi-barreled pistols?
I don't think so. I think it has like a shitty 4-shot mag or something.
Nice.
Let me pull it up.
But that would also mean that I wouldn't have to try to reload for you because we know that goes terribly.
So a repeater pistol. Let me find it in the thing, and I'll tell you how much it costs, and you can let me know if I can have one.
The dwarven engineer that I told you had all the guns on his body will just hand you a repeater pistol.
Yes, that'll work. Oh, you know what? It turns out I don't need to go to the gunsmith after all, and I leave that guy gold for his trouble.
He is the guy that owns the ship. He's going with you.
Oh, I mean the gunsmith I went and talked to at first.
It's the same person.
Oh, it's all the same guy. He's the only one in town.
I mean, yeah.
That's what happens when you're a dwarf.
I mean, so a lot of things that I'll clarify here. He's a dwarven slayer that is also a dwarven engineer. He designed the gunship. His name is Malachi. And
That's always an important name. Like, you never meet someone named Malachi in the game who's not, like, super badass.
It's a cool name.
And you will have a memory of seeing that name written on a schematic for a Gatling gun in the College of Nome.
What guy?
All right, so here's the repeater handgun and repeater pistol. There are both. One's 10 gold coins, one's 15 gold coins. They're both rare. So just pick one, take one, do whatever.
What's the difference between them?
One has a reload 5, one has a reload 4. They're both repeater 4s. They're both dangerous. One does 9 damage and one does 8 damage.
Yeah, take whichever one you want.
All right.
Nice.
So it's a reload 5. That's the thing. So you have 4 shots, and then it takes 5 turns to reload.
All right. Is there anything else that you guys want to do?
It takes 5 turns to reload.
But it has 4 shots.
Oh, but it has 4 shots. Got it.
Or rather, it doesn't take 5 turns, but it takes 5 success levels to reload, right? That's how it works.
Sense. That makes sense. You're reloading a mag instead of just a one thing.
You need anything, Lyle?
I mean, fuck. I don't use guns. And there really aren't any other weapons unless I can get like a masterpiece sword, but that's not this game. So yeah, I got my shield. Honestly, no, I want something. I want something bad, but I just.
Dude, I was looking at this Hockland long rifle. It costs 100 gold. It does plus 9 damage. It's accurate and precise. Like, oh! That's the rifle I'm talking about. Now, give me that with a repeater value. Just ka-pa, 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 ka-pa.
Yeah, like, are you sure there's no like sword that just does like a plus 1 damage or something, and like
maybe like a whetstone or something?
I don't actually know anything about anything like that in...
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I was scanning through the book, and like a sword is a sword. Like
sword seems to be a sword.
Yeah, unless like it's magical, like Morgan's sword.
Yeah, you can use his magic sword.
Well, no, because then I'll like go crazy, chaos crazy.
Nah.
But you would love, wouldn't you?
Nah.
There's nothing wrong with going crazy, am I right?
I mean, you're not wrong. Certainly be easier.
You're easier. Yeah, so...
Oh, goodness.
I can take a peek in the book for you. But yeah, if that's all you want, I mean, we can say that you pursue that before you get on. And if I find something, you'll have it.
Sweet. Yeah, that's what I want. Just a basic melee weapon.
You want a better basic melee weapon, which is a fair request at this point in the game.
Sweet.
Do you, Lyle, do you want my other pistol? My just regular one-shot pistol, just in case?
I mean, I'm carrying around a blunderbuss. I guess. I mean, you have a pistol that shoots 4 times now. I guess you don't need this one.
So yeah, now I've got my double-barreled pistol and my repeater pistol, so I don't really need a third one-shot pistol. But there's a situation in which you might need it.
Yeah, I'll use it. Yeah, I'll hold on to it, and if you need it, I can just toss it your way.
Yeah, sounds great.
And if yeah, that works.
Thanks.
I'm just gonna add that.
I'm going to put a question mark next to this one on my character sheet to denote that I may not have it right now.
Yeah, I still have a pistol in my inventory that I know I lost, but I just never took it off. So here it is now. Now I have it.
Perfect. I'm going to shoot my new gun. I'm going to go take it out, test it in an alleyway before we get on the ship. Maybe shoot some bottles or something.
1 second. I actually did find some stuff that I could possibly help you out with here, buddy.
Sweet.
So I got 5 success levels and did 16 damage against bottles in an alleyway. So I'm firing the crap out of my new gun.
Yeah, pew, pew, pew. They have a firing range. You don't have to go shoot at bottles in an alleyway. But yeah.
That's okay. I'll go to the firing
You want-
range.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, so the guy that you saw earlier, the ruler of this keep, will talk before everybody and say they must travel north into the wastes to stop great evil, but we have to be ready here in case they do not. He's going to do one of those rallying calls. And during that, he'll ask you guys if you need anything. He'll, at this point, you guys are no longer under suspicion. Max is vouched for you, and that's good enough.
Yeah, it's about time.
everyone
We've
here.
said this. Why does nobody believe us? We're freaking knights. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. So, the hand weapon that I can give you has the practical qualifier.
Ooh, what's the practical qualifier?
So they give you a sword from one of their horse soldiers. It's one of their like standard issue weapons. But you notice that it is made to be able to draw very quickly, and it's very easy to wield. It feels good in your hand. It feels and like they even like fit it to you. They kind of adjust the handle for you a bit.
Very nice.
But so what it does is if you fail with it, you get to add +1 success level.
So if I fail,
Yeah.
I add +1 success. Which could actually help because a lot of these are.
It could make it a pass, and all of them are almost always contested. So.
Yeah. Nice.
So it could turn a negative into a 0. It could turn a 0 into a +1.
So I'm just gonna call this a practical sword. Go practical sword. Nice qualities. Practical. Done.
Mhm.
+1 on fail. Done. +1 on fail. Got it. Done. Nailed it. That's it. That's all I got.
This
I love
game
it.
isn't
I love it.
necessarily. You don't get a lot of magic stuff.
No, but I love that about this game because I like, if it's just a game where you go and you get enough golds to buy things and then you can improve by buying things, then like, why are you leveling up instead?
Yeah.
And shit. Yeah.
Dang.
Look at you. Yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at that.
Yeah, but you guys are going to.
That would have been 16 damage.
That's what I'm saying.
You guys are going to board this airship. It's quite the impressive thing to see.
And it's rope ladders to get on, right? Or were they able to set the whole thing down?
Rope ladder. It does not have the ability to sit down.
Okay, very cool.
Because
I'm excited.
It is not operated by hot air. It is full of extremely flammable gas.
Oh,
That's exciting news.
that is exciting.
So what happened
I've always
was
wanted to die in a fireball.
this guy did a Hindenburg, and then was like, you know what? Take 2 instead of like scrapping it. So, yeah.
That's probably what the world should have done in hindsight. I think
don't know.
helium airships could be pretty cool if we had, decided to go back to the drawing board and do it in a bit safer way.
His is a little safer.
Oh.
All the big balloon is full of smaller balloons, so they're like compartmentalized, so that the whole thing doesn't explode.
Well, and also, fun fact:
Yeah.
the Hindenburg wouldn't have been a disaster, except the United States was in the middle of an embargo on helium. So the United States had the world supply of helium, and they were like, "Hey, can we use some of that helium for our airship?" And the United States was like, "No."
Oh,
They're like, "Fine, we'll use hydrogen."
Yeah, they use
And it
hydrogen.
blew up. Yeah. Yeah.
This is similar to that, so yeah, have fun. But as you get on, it is a very large. It's much bigger once you get on board. The ceilings are kind of low, though. Just FYI. You guys both have to stoop. It is not really made for humans.
it's a dwarf ship. Yeah, that makes sense.
It is a dwarf ship. There's now that you're on board, there are lots of dwarves on board, running around, running this way and that.
Little guys. I'm not saying that out loud.
They would wishbone you. Yeah, they would kill
you. Yeah, they would literally kill me.
But yeah, so there's like bunks, there's a mess hall, there's a chef. You can go to the bridge. It has a big glass 360 view. And there's like a chair where the pilot can sit. And underneath, he can see underneath himself. He can see like almost completely around him.
Like a big glass bubble around the pilot seat. Yeah, very cool. I'm gonna walk in there with a plate of chicken and rice and maybe a little bit of bread.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Are we allowed to eat on the bridge? I'm gonna say as I walk in, eating like a rolled up chicken and rice, little tasty boy.
One of the older dwarves would be like, no.
Ah, that's a shame. And I take a second bite.
I'm gonna start stepping out. I don't want to make the dwarves angry.
Yeah.
Come on, Morgan.
The view from up here is spectacular.
Yeah, but he said we can't have food in here, so we're not gonna have food in here.
We'll scarf it down.
He'll give you kind of a quizzical look.
I shove the rest in my mouth so there is no more food on the plate.
There are windows in the galley, but yeah. Malchison will step onto the bridge and be like, "What are we still doing here? Shove off!" And like it'll kick on.
I step out of the way and I show him the plate. I'm gonna step out of Malchison's way and I'll show him the plate and be like, "Yeah, we just got here. Someone left this plate in the bridge, sir. We're just gonna take it back to the galley and I'll walk out."
And I'll follow him out, eating my chicken and rice and rolls.
You'll hear the engines kick on, and as you walk down the central corridor, you can even see into the engine rooms on either side. The pistons working and the fans going. But you guys start moving pretty quick.
Ooh, it's my first time ever traveling by airship. I'm not sure if I'd love the sensation of being able to fall out of the sky at any moment.
Max will be sitting in one of the dwarven-sized quarters on a chair, deep in thought. But then he'll hear you say this and be like, "You get used to it."
Hey, Max. You gave me that instruction book. Yeah, I meant to. So I can't read it.
You mind if we crawl in there and crash your party? I say as I crawl into his quarters.
It's not his quarters. It's a shared quarters.
The one that he's in. Yeah, I'm gonna crawl in there though and find a little place to lay down as I ask him if he minds.
I'd be like, "No, I guess not." He'll just be like, "I'll be on the bridge," and he'll go.
Oh, what?
I was just asking about...
Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I thought we were hanging out with him.
Oh, if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hang out with him. He gave me the cold shoulder, though. He's like, cool, fuck you, I'm going to the bridge.
He is like that.
Oh, yeah, you can hang out here, please.
Yeah, hey, mind if we come in and hang out? He's like, yeah, no problem. When he walks out the door, he's like, hang out in here all day. I don't give a shit.
Actually, what he's actually going to do, he's not going to say the bridge. He's going to say on top of the gondola. I have some stuff I have to do.
You mind if we tag along?
I guess not.
There we go.
But so the original reason Max was brought along on the journey into the Chaos Waste is because he is a powerful protective magic caster. So you guys are going to climb up a ladder. And you're going to get on top of the gondola, so there's space in between you and the balloon. But it's open up here. You guys are in the air. And he'll start casting magic.
I'm just going to watch.
And the balloon, every time he finishes a spell, the balloon will shimmer. It takes a long time.
Yeah, this is a lot like what he was doing on the city wall, casting protection spells. And so after a few minutes of watching him do this, it is pretty cool. I'll just go and enjoy the view from the airship.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can see everything. You guys are pretty high up.
And it's just, what, like terrifying tundra wastes of snow right now. Oh no.
Yeah, you guys are approaching a mountain range, and you're about to go over it, and then you do go over it. And that is the geographical boundary of the wastes.
Oh, so now we're seeing the wastes.
Yeah, you guys are about to enter the waste right now. It doesn't look much different at first. But after a few hours, one, it's freezing up here. Eventually, one of the spells he casts, though, it gets a little warmer. And you'll notice, just so you understand the layout of the balloon, there's a ladder that you came from the gondola. There's also one that goes up through the balloon. Just FYI. You can go stand on top of it. It's kind of dangerous, but it's there.
If only I'd gotten my hands on that long rifle, I might hang out up there.
Oh, that'd be sick. You'd just be like, pop, pop.
Sniping from the top of a moving blimp. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. Well, we'll get you that rifle. We will.
Max will point something out to you. He'll point out this little thing. It's like a little hole. And you go peek your head in there. And it's a straight-up Gatling turret that you can sit at.
Oh. Well, I'm no good at that. Never been good with guns. I usually jam them, but only on Thursdays, never on Wednesdays.
I'll take a look at it.
There is
I'll
a
climb
turret
up into the...
here.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go give it a good once over, make myself familiar with it in case any problems come up anytime soon.
You sit in it, and it starts to move when you move the joystick. You're like, oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole thing moves.
Is it a down-facing turret towards the ground, or a top like a top defense turret?
It's like on the side.
Okay.
So it can point up and down. But if you point too far, it has a stop so that you can't point at the balloon.
Of course.
It goes right up to it, but you can't shoot the balloon.
So it does have a huge range of fire. It can bombard.
Pretty good range of fire, yeah.
Cool. I'll move my stuff into the cabin closest to this room. I'll call dibs on those quarters.
I'm gonna move in my stuff with Morgan. We can be roommates.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, you were cautioned to not go outside the balloon for too long anymore, as the air is now poison.
Oh.
And you guys can see out the window, it's all hazy out there now. And it's weird. It's kind of like fine purple particles.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Do we have, like... Are there ways for us to, like, breathe out there in a little bit?
I mean, you can go out there for a little while if you have to.
Yeah, but, like, once we have to, like, do things out there, like, do we have, like, masks or something?
One of the doors will laugh. No.
Seems like we just try to limit our exposure as much as we can.
The first excursion into the waste, you'll hear one of the dwarves say, he's kind of like he's an engineer type, but he is not a slayer. He looks kind of dorky. The first excursion in the waste, conducted by Malcuson, was done on foot in a makeshift leg-operated sort of tank contraption.
Huh.
But
that also sounds fun.
It didn't go well.
Were there any more attempts after the first?
A lot.
And successful attempts?
Only one.
Nice.
Luckily, it was on board this beauty.
Nice.
Good.
That's confidence.
This is by far the safest vehicle to be in.
Yeah, and it definitely can't explode at a drop of a dime.
It's safer than the tanks.
Yeah, you're right.
He'll be standing by a door at the back of the ship that leads into some sort of cargo area or something. You're not sure.
What do you guys keep in the cargo hold?
He'll smile and he'll be like, "Come and look."
Oh, it's almost like Jahan wanted us to go in there.
Okay. I'll duck through the
What
small
am I
board
supposed
door.
to do?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you guys go look in there. There are weird-looking machines. They look like you don't know how they work. You don't, but their intent seems to be clearly flight.
How is this not magic? How is this not magic?
Magic. Only magic here is Maximilian.
Yeah, that's the only magic here for sure, no doubt.
But he'll start explaining to you how science works. I'm not going to do it. But yeah, he'll explain to you like the principles of flight and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there are. It's a hangar full of gyrocopters, and you can tell that the back opens up so they can be deployed.
Oh my god.
How do you handle one of these things, fella? And I'll try to see if I can't like pop open the top and hop in.
There is no top.
Oh, okay. You just hop right in.
They're open.
I'm gonna hop right in.
They're like the motorcycles of helicopters.
Yeah, I also want to hop into some. What skill would even be used to fly one of these things?
That's what we say to the dwarf.
Yeah, I'll say that. Like, if you were to categorize...
Well, just what kind of skill? What kind of skill does it take to fly one of these things? I'm an okay driver.
You know, I don't actually know. Let me take a gander.
It's probably cool, because you have to be super cool
That is...
to fly one of these. It's definitely cool.
How cool is it in this game? Drive, probably.
No, it's cool.
I would say drive.
But I don't drive good, so it's cool.
Guess you're riding with me. I'm an okay driver.
I have a 24. That's the lowest possible for drive.
But yeah, so as you guys are now about a day into the Chaos Wastes, we'll fast forward a little bit. You guys can look out, and you can see out there a lot of stuff going on. There are actually, you can see movement. You can see there are creatures down there moving around. Some of them large. Some of them you can see little groups of humanoid figures traveling, battling each other. Every now and again, something gets launched at the airship.
What?
And at one point, you are hit by a rock of some kind. But it doesn't really do anything.
Oh, they don't like us, do they?
Oh, no, definitely not. Everything down there would kill you at the first chance you get.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we had Maximilian along. I'm sure the airship wouldn't have held up to that catapult if it wouldn't have been for his spells.
Yeah, I'll believe that. Big time.
You can always, the whole time that you've been traveling, you can feel the tug on your necklace.
And it keeps going north.
It does change depending on where you are, but it's always the same direction.
Cool.
It eventually goes from straight north to like turning.
Makes sense. Are we going in that direction?
Yes, you are going that direction.
Sweet.
Which is kind of nerve-wracking when you think about it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you also notice that all the things down below you are also heading that direction for some reason.
Shit.
Like everything seems to be heading in that exact direction. But after a couple days, you're still one more away from your destination.
Hey, Jahan, I am so sorry. I've got to hop off for a second.
That's okay.
Yeah. Stomach's about to explode.
We can take... so, something fun happens at this moment. But you'll have to wait until after our 5-minute break to find out. So, yeah. It's going to be fun. Thank you everyone for watching so far. And we will be back in about 5 minutes. Hey everybody, welcome back to Fresh Out the Box. Fresh off a potty break of emergency proportions.
You don't even want to know what those proportions were.
But yeah, so where we last left off, you guys were looking out the window, noticing the direction everything is heading. It's heading the same way your necklace is tugging you. And you've been relaying this information to Max. And they have kind of been steering according to it, because the map they have is not accurate. It's speculation, and things in the wastes are not always as they seem. Hi, Jenny. But yeah,
Hi,
so
Jenny.
as you're looking out, you're still a days out from where you think the plateau is. But that's when you see something very unfortunate.
Oh, unfortunate.
Your necklace stops pulling forward and starts pointing straight down.
Max.
You tell him, and you guys look down there, and you see something standing down there, person-sized, not much bigger than you remember, but now it's shrouded in shadows, like tangible black energy.
It's the thing, right? It's the guy.
You can feel him looking at you.
Is there a like one of those like pull the rope alarms inside this thing to like ring 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 so everybody on board knows there's a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ring the ringy string.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Battle stations. Yeah. People start running around at that.
I run and jump on the gun pod I had called dibsies on.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. You'll push another dwarf out of the way. And we're like, hey. But yeah, so
you can have your gun spot back if they do an aerial launch. I call dibs on one of those whirly birds.
Yeah. So you see him, he's looking at you, Leighton. You can feel him looking at you. But then he turns around and keeps walking. And he's walking towards some runes that are right there, right in front of him. And as he steps onto those runes, you see, God damn it, this wordplay is unintentional. It's not even wordplay, it's just things sound the same. But yeah, he enters these runes, and then runes on the runes begin to...
so runes on the ruins.
The ruins.
That's right. Runes on the ruins.
So the runes on the ruins begin to glow as he walks past them. They start to glow a bright red. And you see something on the ground down there. It looks like a pile of bones.
Bones.
I'm
And then
gonna open fire on the pile of bones.
You do that. And you can kind of hear them get... It doesn't... Like, you don't hear impact as they enter this shadow that's now jutting up. But the entire scene becomes shrouded in this like tangible shadow, and you can feel the hairs on your neck standing up. When it dissipates, you don't see the figure there anymore. He is missing. And your necklace starts pulling away again, Lyle.
Oh god.
Starts pulling the way it was going.
He can teleport.
You're not sure about that. It might have just been a illusion for fun's sake. But yeah,
whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
I don't know it.
But you can see this pile of bones start to move.
Oh, the bones start to move.
Yeah, the darkness that was shrouding them start to seep into it, and it starts to grow skin from its from the bones. It starts to just kind of, it's really gross looking. You can see all the muscles form, you can see the skin form, and what
it's
is
a titan?
Huh?
It's a titan.
What is revealed is a reptilian creature, rather large, with wings. If it wasn't so mutated, you would very quickly register it as a dragon.
Yeah, the whole time, since it was a pile of glowing magic bones, I'm just letting this shadowy creature have it.
Yeah. As the darkness kind of dissipates, it goes. It just kind of explodes, and this thing rears up, and you're lighting it up, and it's getting hit. And then, one stroke of its wings, it shoots up into the sky.
Oh, man, your battle station! I shove the dwarf back to the gun and start running to the cargo hold.
And you hear it let out a scream.
God, I'm not going to be helpful on
dragon!
a gun.
It's a dragon!
Helpful. How am I going to be helpful?
You guys are going to fight what I am referring to as a chaos dragon.
Get to the copters! Get to the copters! It's a chaos dragon! I run and jump into a copter.
Oh my god.
That's
he's
fun.
going to die.
That's
Yeah, he's
probably.
gonna die.
He might die.
Yeah, he's going to die.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, he's going to die. I'm going with you. I'm gonna. Is it a one-person chopper or is it a two-person chopper?
They actually do have a front seat for driving and a back seat for throwing bombs.
All right. Well, this is going to be really bad for us, but I'm going to get into the back seat with you because I trust you. Something like that.
As you guys, so you guys get into this thing, and all the other gyrocopters have their dwarves in them too. The back opens, it opens up, and then it's like you see the ones in front of you go and just disappear, and then you get pushed onto the edge, and you just kind of teeter forward. And as you look down, you can see the chaos waste so far below you. And you go, and you start falling.
I'm going to try to stay in formation with the other planes.
Yeah, go ahead and give me just a check to see how you're doing.
I rolled a drive, and it's got 1 success level.
That is good enough to not crash.
Thank goodness.
That's good.
Great.
Not crashing is exactly what I was going for.
That's good. That's all I wanted, too. That's all I wanted, because that would be a really anticlimactic end to a campaign.
This is going to be the exact opposite of what was going on last night. Like, literally last night.
Yeah, now I get to fly the plane.
Yeah, now he gets to fly the plane.
And I'm going to be doing ridiculous things out the back to try to take down a big bad baddie. Which, by the way, as soon as I got in the back seat, I started channeling. Might I make my first roll?
Yeah, sure. What are you channeling for?
A bolt.
Okay. Success.
Well, that's 1 success level. Thank goodness.
Out of how many?
Wait a second. I have this medallion, right?
Yeah.
And that gives me a +1 to all my magic rolls, right?
Yeah.
Or is that just language magic?
Language magic checks.
Okay, this is not language magic. This is channeling.
Okay.
So yeah, that is 1 out of 4. 1 out of 4.
You can hear behind you barely, Morgan, but you hear the charging up of energy. But yeah,
I'm gonna make a barrel roll. Barrel roll to the left. I hear charging of energy. I'm gonna barrel roll to the left.
Oh well, I mean, you know it's Lyle.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling me the dragon was coming around behind us.
No, that'll be a terrifying moment that'll happen soon. But yeah, so you guys fall down.
I was so scared already it was the dragon I started to stutter. I know how scary it's gonna be.
I hope you guys are as excited as I am.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I guess this is a strange time to ask. Does this small craft have any weapons on it?
So the weapons that are on it are the weapons that they're satchels of explosives.
Okay.
And you just they're hand bombs. You throw them like a World War I plane.
Okay, got it.
For the record, bombs used to be dropped by hand off the side of planes. Just so you know.
Did. You just kind of hang out in the cockpit with them and you just be like,
yeah, you aim the fat part at the ground and you hope for the best.
Look, man, I don't want to say that bombing is cool because it isn't, but that's pretty cool.
I mean, it's cool in theory, as long as there aren't people down there.
Well, it's cool that we're going to do it to these fucking monsters.
Yeah, there's monsters down there. There's all kinds of stuff.
I'm all for that.
You do notice something strange about the monsters down below, though. Any of them that get, like, within striking distance attack the dragon and not you.
Good.
Which is interesting.
Okay.
Best friends. That's us.
I mean, they'll attack you, too, if you get too close.
Nope, best friends.
But this is just another sign of where the allegiance of these things lie. But yeah, so as you fall, you rise up, you feel that lift, you start channeling your spell. You turn the corner around, you go around the front, and right there the dragon shoots right past you. And it goes to the top of the balloon, and you see it, and it crackles purple and green energy all over the balloon. But what you see up there is one Maximilian Scriber standing there with his hand outreached, and he stops it. He goes to one knee. It's not pretty, and you assume he's hurt now. But yeah, he stops the balloon from being engulfed in chaos flames.
Oh my god. What a badass.
And now is the time for Mr. Morgan Fierce to dodge the chaos energy dissipated by Mr. Scriber.
No problem. Like I was already ready to do a barrel roll. Instead, I'll do a nosedive under the balloon so the explosion is dissipated above me. Then that's not ride. It's a drive. Drive.
Drive. Hey!
So, +3 success levels. I rolled a 12.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you're right under the balloon. We'll say you get in. You're able to easily come up the nose. And you use this momentum. You are now above the dragon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on, and we do a dive and then a full barrel roll. So right now we are above the dragon, upside down.
And I'm going to be working on casting this bolt. So here we go. That's a fumbling failure. Guess who's going to be using a fortune point? Nope, not bio and info. Main. Just go over to main. Get rid of this fortune point. Thank you. Down to 3. And we are going right back to skills and talents. Hitting that channeling button. Come on.
If you don't want our heroes to crash, don't forget to give them boons. If you do want to see them crash, don't forget to doom them. With your channel points.
Now,
welcome to Fresh Out the Box, where you get to play along with us, spending your free channel points to boon or doom anything we do.
It costs you nothing.
Literally anything we do, and I just rolled 4 success levels, which means on the next turn I will be casting a bolt.
Yeah, you pull this bolt of energy out of the ether, and you're holding it. You guys are now above the dragon. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do.
All right, here we go. Bam! Critical success on the language magic.
Nice.
So the reason nothing happens is because you have that instinctive diction or whatever, right?
Yes. So I will not roll on the miscast table.
Does something good happen?
It is an attack. I'm not sure. It is an attack with a range. So like, do I have the potential to do crit damage? Like, is that the thing? Like, do I hit?
So, I know this is not Dungeons and Dragons, so this really means nothing. But in D&D, if you like crit on a, if you crit on a spell, it's one thing, but if you crit on a save, it's not.
So it says critical cast. If it causes damage, it also inflicts a critical wound.
Hey!
There we go, baby.
A critical wound on the dragon in turn 1. Yes,
actually,
please.
Here, let me read this. So critical casting. If the caster is rolling a critical, the winds of magic have flared dangerously high, granting you extra power, but at a cost. Unless you have instinctive diction, which you do have, you roll a minor miscast as they move beyond your control, but you also get to choose one of the following. So you can do a critical cast, which you do a critical wound. You can do total power. The spell's cast no matter its CN and your rolled success levels, but can be dispelled. Or unstoppable force. If you scored enough success levels to cast your spell, it cannot be dispelled. But I guess you're probably going to go for the critical wound.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it being dispelled. We're not facing another magic user. So yeah.
Are you?
So help me, Jahan. I will.
That's when you hear the dragon. Oof my, oof, see, oof my.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I will roll on that cast table. So I will 2d100s, right?
Yeah, 2d100s for location. Ooh, that's a head. And that is not a head. So,
yeah, it's not great.
So it's head 33 on the head.
Would prefer those to be flip-flopped, but
right. Okay, no, that's not bad. It's called Rattling Blow. So you hit him in the face, and you cause his vision to become blurred. He gains 1 stun condition.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. Like I said, starting this with a critical on the dragon, perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so this isn't D&D, which means that creatures like this don't have legendary resistances, and they are subject to the same rules you are. Which means he is, in fact, stunned. You hit him in the face with a mighty bolt of energy, and it knocks him. You see it visibly knock him, and he shakes his face off as he loses his turn.
Yeah, he will.
But Gary, you still get to do something, too, if you want to.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like, I didn't shoot my gun, and the Red Baron shot his gun from a plane.
You can shoot a bomb, you can throw a bomb. Those are pretty much your options.
Also, I'm sorry, I realized I skipped your turn, so that was on me.
No, you guys go at the same time, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I got you in position for your turn, so not at all. We can use my move to set you up. I have no problem with that.
I wouldn't apologize for critting a dragon in the face.
Yeah, you know what? Take it back. That's my crit. I'm going to shoot the dragon with my brand new repeater handgun. Let me see if I hit. I rolled +3 success levels. And I'm not sure if it's relevant, but he does have the stunned condition right now.
He does. I'll give him a little bit of a disadvantage here. Yes. So he does not roll. He doesn't even move. You shoot him dead on.
18 damage.
Dangerous. Yeah, that 9.
So it's 18.
Huge.
His armor. Oh yeah, how much damage did you even do, Lyle?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, figure that out. Let me know.
Yeah, 1 second, I got that.
It's okay. You guys already got him out of triple digits.
Yeah,
so
I actually got that right here. It's Bolt is a magic missile with a damage of +4. So I believe it's my willpower bonus +4, ignoring plus success levels, ignoring ignoring armor. So that's going to be I did have a total
it does
of
ignore armor. That's right.
Yeah. So that's that's 4 plus the 1s. That was 5 total success levels. Oh, sorry, for the language magic. So that was 3. So that was 3 extra success levels on top of the willpower bonus, which I believe is 5. So that's 3 plus 5 plus 4, which I don't know why 12. I can't do math right now. That's 12. That is 12 damage.
12, and it doesn't go through his defenses. So
it does not go through his
direct damage.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah. Or it normally would be.
Except he probably is magic resistance.
What was that number again? 12?
Yes, it was 12.
So yeah, you see something on him that you didn't see before. As your magic hits him, these runes appear all over his scales.
The runes appear on his scales.
Ruins appear.
No, actually, ruins appear on his back, and you have to go investigate.
Nice.
That's actually dope. We might do that in in another game or something. That's good. But yeah,
like a Monster Hunter game.
So all it means is that he does, in fact, add some of his defense to this.
Boo.
Just a little bit, man. It's okay.
I worked hard on that.
Okay. Boom. So, you guys have actually heard him pretty good so far. I'm surprised. But yeah, now his turn. He shakes off his stun, and he beats his wings up high. He's above you now, and he looks down. But now it's your turn again. As the stunned condition stops him from taking his turn. Good job.
I'm going to fly up as well, so that if he breathes fire at us, it's not towards the blimp. So I'm pursuing him straight up. As he flies up, I fly up underneath him.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so what you're trying to do is not particularly difficult, so I'm not going to make you roll.
I am going to shoot my repeater at him again. For plus 10 this time.
Yeah, plus 10 this time. I'm actually right.
Fumbling failure, I will re-roll that with a fortune point.
Lyle, you get shot in the face.
Oh my god, I will re-roll that with a fortune point.
Oh my god.
Wow. It was only 2 better.
There we go.
That's better.
That's much better.
So I went from failure to a plus 5 success level success. It does 15.
You shoot him like right in the face.
Okay, I was going to say it does 15 damage if it hits, and it does. So he takes another 15 sans armor. And let me go make sure to take away my 2 fortune points. 2 fortune points.
So on this hit, you can tell it does hit him, but now you can kind of tell how tough his defenses are. And that's just my way of telling you the reason you're hurting him is because you're doing big damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you that little... You can tell his scales are thick. And his body is tough. Lyle Bod.
Yeah. I'm gonna start channeling again. Gonna just channel. Did that work?
You're
Oh,
gonna
there it
summon
is.
another bolt. So you
2
got 2
success
out of
levels.
4. It's not bad.
2 out of 4.
So you start powering up. The dragon is going to get buffeted by some of the other gyrocopters. They're going to come in and they're going to drop bombs on him.
Dwarf army, baby.
Cool. That's very cool.
It's really cool.
The dragon's going to try and move out of the way. So all these bombs, he's about to attack you guys. All these bombs come from above him. You see, and you see him like look and just dive down underneath the gondola. At which point you hear him get lit up by the Gatling guns. He avoids the bombs, but now he's gonna get shot. I dropped my dice.
Yeah, you picked those up.
I only have one. It's just one.
You picked that up. Wait, yeah, like I've heard you rolling this die over and over and over again. What kind of die is it?
It's a D10 inside a D10. It's a D100.
Nice.
Yeah. So the outside is the 10s and the inside's the 1s. And
That's sick. That's sick.
I just have to roll 1 dice every time. I love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's
D10.
amazing.
So you hear the guns go off below. It's your turn now, though.
He dove below. he dodged the bombs. That means we've got to dive back down if we want to get an eye on him. I think he's going to come back up. I think he's just trying to evade us. I think the gunfire is going to draw him back this way, so I'm actually going to go a little higher up so that if he comes around, it might take him a second to get a beat on us.
You're going to climb higher and higher. It's very cold up here. But yeah, you climb up. And you're going to wait for him?
Yes, I think he will come back out soon from being underneath. I don't think he's going to like all those turrets.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
So what's going to happen is, Lyle, you can do your channel now.
Thank you.
That's an interesting. Well, you do no. Yeah.
You didn't fail. Plus 0 success levels. You could spend a point to give yourself +1. Don't forget.
How many points do I have left? I do have 3.
So your turn's not just a dead turn.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to channel next turn anyway because I need to get to 4. So I'm gonna have to roll on the channel again.
Yeah, but are you gonna roll +4 channels next time, or are you gonna roll +3?
I only need 2 next time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's the difference between 1 and 2. I'll stick with this one, and I'll see what my roll is on the next one.
Yeah, technically, you could just add it next time.
Yeah, and in the meantime, I'll be very grateful that I did not fail.
Yeah, it's true. Failing sucks with magic. Yeah. So at this point, the dragon will loop back around, and you see it get ready to attack the balloon again. But it is now right below you.
It's in tight.
He is. You said he is back below us, as in between us and the blimpy blimp.
Yeah.
Or he's no longer behind the blimp.
He is above the blimp.
Okay, in between us. Yeah. I'm going to drop a bomb this time, just because I haven't done that yet, and I don't want to miss my opportunity.
Yeah, right. Like you got to try it once.
Yeah, you got to try to drop a bomb on a chaos dragon.
It lands right on top of the balloon. Everyone dies.
Oh no! Nailed it, bro.
Man, I didn't even get to roll. I knew that was a bad idea.
No, you're good. Let's do this.
Would you like me to make an explosives roll?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I have already hit the dragon twice, but this is a different type of roll. Is it still +20?
It is still +20.
Okay. The +20 gave me the +2 success levels I needed to possibly have a chance to drop a bomb on this thing.
Oh, hey, thanks for the follow.
Hey, thank you.
HK that guy. Thank you very much. It seems like it's right on course. But as it goes for its attack, it beats its wings and moves backwards to swoop in, and you just barely miss it. This is a new turn, Lyle.
Sweet. In that case, here we go again. This time with oomph.
Oh, there you go.
And I said, "What if you're going to need 3 next time?" And what did you do? But you only needed 2, but you did 3 anyways. It's like you had a point to prove.
Yeah, I honestly, I did have, in fact, 3 points to prove, which... Thank you for making me do that.
Yep, no problem.
For your next roll, Mr. CDG, you have been booned by one Thomas Avinger.
Hey, thank you.
Who is that?
I know that guy. That's actually my real-life brother and local Houston artist and budding voice actor. So you can probably get shit signed
He's
now from him.
He's actually going to be on the show, yeah.
Look, man, I'm just saying, if you want to get like a little printout with his face, he'll probably sign it now for $15, and like in the convention scene, in like 25 years, you could probably hawk that bitch for like $35.
Yeah, for at least 35, maybe $36.
Those are very conservative numbers, guys. I would pay much more for your autograph, Thomas.
We don't want it to go to his head, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Chill out.
But yeah, so that is a successful channel. So you are now holding a bolt of magical energy.
I am, and it's really exciting.
It is. It is. I like the way magic's pretty cool in this world. It's very interesting. Yeah. So the dragon attacks the balloon.
Oh God!
Oh, that's not a good face.
No,
You
it's
see
not.
it. You see it rake the top of the balloon, and you see some of the smaller balloons on the inside come out.
And now there are way less leaves on top of the balloon as the dragon finishes raking.
You know, sometimes
I hate you.
Sometimes,
I think I hate you.
sometimes I hate you. I'm gonna revoke that boon. No, I'm just kidding. If anything, I'll give you an extra one because I like puns. But yeah, no. So the top of the balloon is cut open a little bit, and some of the smaller balloons escape.
We're free! We're free! Oh, thank God!
I will actually fly and see if I can catch a cluster of these balloons with the plane.
You would kind of need a net. They're all big.
Are they? I thought maybe. Well, I guess I'll ask. Are they tethered together as the cluster releases, or do they all go separate directions?
They all just kind of escape. They're all. It would be hard to wrangle. You could do it.
Yeah, we'll start making attempts. I'll look back to Lyle. Say, I hope you've got an open hand. We got to get those balloons back, or else the whole ship might go down.
I'm kind of holding a lot of magic right now. But I can try.
Let her rip. One more time. So I turn and dive straight down towards the dragon and start firing my repeater pistol. And I'm going to take 2 shots this time. My last 2 shots that are in the chamber, actually.
Yeah. So what I'm going to have you do here is give me a drive check. And if you do well, I'll give you a boost on your attack.
Perfect. Here is my drive check first. -1 success level, but I did have a boon.
You do have a boon.
That would give me a +1 for a 0 success level.
That'll give you a so nothing comes of the dive bomb, but you can attack.
I will shoot my pistol twice. I've already hit 3 times now. Oh no, I missed the bomb drop. So I'm back at nothing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So first shot. Oh
God.
You never know.
I'm gonna re-roll it with another fortune point that leaves me with 2 for the session.
Well, you guys are fighting a dragon, so
We are fighting.
We are literally fighting a dragon.
I'll fire again. A fumbling failure. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, re-rolling it, obviously, and leaving myself with 1 fortune for the end of the film. A critical success this time. Man, if you have to spend 2 fortune, at least it's worth a crit.
he does not crit, so you do hit him.
Thank goodness.
Go ahead and give me, let me know the damage, and then let me know the 2 D100 rolls.
It is going to be 14 damage twice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, that's not right. I'm gonna shoot twice, right? Because it's the repeater. Yeah, it's not the double barrel. So it's gonna be 14 damage, and the location is a 22, and the effect of the critical hit is a 35.
Probably similar. It might be another stun.
Very similar, but I don't think it's the head.
Oh, so it might not be a stun because it's not the head.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm not sure how the critical table works, so that's cool.
You hit him in the arm. You do a, what, 34?
35.
35. Oh, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. It's something.
So you shoot him, and you see one of his scales, like, it catches the bullet, and you rip it off, and it starts to bleed.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I fire my second shot for +1 success level. And then my repeater is out of ammo.
After the first bullet hits, the second one hits air because he spirals down underneath the gondola again.
So it's 14 damage, and the second one's a miss.
14 damage is not bad. Now he's bleeding.
Yeah. And now it's got to deal with a little bit of magic coming
Magic
at him.
coming your way!
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Magic. Aye, that's what I'm talking about.
That'll definitely hit.
5 whole success levels. That's 4 plus 5 plus 5. That is 14.
14 damage.
Dang.
But here's the thing, like, I guess it's the same. It's very similar to guns because I need to like load up the magic and you need to load up the gun. So this is very interesting.
It gives people similar action economies, I think.
Yeah, and my gun can't make people fall asleep, and my gun can't summon spiders.
Or you can attack every turn with a sword, but you don't do nearly as much.
And
by the way,
you don't have the damaging property, which is totally dope.
Yeah,
unless
the damaging
you're wielding a great weapon.
So good. Oh yes, yeah. Two-handed weapons can have the damaging property.
Perhaps.
But the other thing is like, yeah, I was looking to see if I could summon like a swarm of bats or something, but it's only snakes, rats, or spiders, and that won't work in the air.
It might.
I just drop a bunch of snakes on him.
We're gonna get you. Yeah. So, good turn. Not bad. It is finally fed up with your bullshit. It swoops around the other side of the plane, and it comes right at you.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say nope. I'm gonna say big fat nope.
Uh-oh.
Here's you, like...
Wait, but like, has the blimp been doing damage?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. So,
Good.
What you doing, Gary?
We are going to ignite the bombs and dive out and roll across the top of the blimp as he eats the exploding helicopter.
He says out loud as I go, what?
And the fuse lights. Dive out loud!
Well, given the degree of danger to you, I can't say no. So, go ahead.
So I'll make a drive check to get us into position and a demolitions check to light the fuses. If that's cool with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Drive check first. A -2 failure. I have one more point, right? Yeah, I do. I don't want to crash a plane. I don't know how you feel about this, but this is my last point. I don't want to crash a plane.
I mean, I don't want you to crash a plane because I'm in the plane. I'm honestly not sure how I'm going to survive this in the first place.
0 success level, which is a lot better than a failure.
That's actually not bad.
as we come across the top of the blimp, and then the reason my roll is so bad is because I'm leaned into the back seat, lighting the fuse on the bombs. +3 success.
So
trying to time this fuse for right when the dragon is going to bite us, not to blow us the hell up. This fuse can't be early.
You successfully do that, which is good. Now you're gonna, if I'm correct in understanding your intent, you're gonna jump off of this gyrocopter.
Yes, onto the top of the blimp.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
And so here's the angle. So here's the blimp, right? The blimp is being a blimp, and then we're coming in. Shoot, we're gonna dive out and tuck and roll, and hope to God we don't roll off the top of the blimp. And then the dragon's gonna go, and it's gonna eat the exploding helicopter. It's gonna blow up above us, and maybe we'll be covered in dragon guts.
Oh, so you're gonna try and lead the dragon with you?
Gotcha. Yeah, we're gonna hope that he eats he's eating it right as we're tucking and rolling.
Both of you, give me the most important athletics check you've ever rolled.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm don't have any luck points left. How are you feeling?
Hey, wait, don't do it yet. anyone in the audience who would like to see the last 2 episodes that we're going to be doing might want to boon our gentleman here. Also, if you don't want to see them, you can doom them, and that's hilarious.
Because honestly, this is a plan that Lyle did not agree to, would never have agreed to.
You did not.
My athletics is a 24, and Morgan was just like, I'm doing it, and we're gonna die. I'm gonna die.
You're not. Well, you're gonna die with that attitude.
This is literally the lowest possible stat that I could possibly have. Like, literally, in the game will not let me have a lower stat.
If you want to stay in the plane and get eaten by the dragon,
well,
get eaten by the dragon.
Conversely, you could
sounds like a wonderful alternative.
Conversely, you could do like a acrobatics or something.
Oh, there's nothing else. My agility is a 24, and it's not a class skill.
And dodge sucks.
Dodge sucks. Yeah, there's literally not a single thing, except maybe if you let me do like an endurance, except that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, there's not a skill, except maybe a strength, just a pure strength check.
You can do strength. Is that better for you?
It's a little better. It's a 30. I think I can do that.
You could do that, or you could try to stab the balloon or something. I don't know.
That sounds like a bad idea because of the explosives.
It could be okay. But yeah, go ahead. I gave the chat a little bit of time to save you, but they hate.
No one came to us.
Go ahead and Gary at least. Morgan Fierce, give me that. Ooh. Lyle.
All right. Here we go. I bet a crit. I bet a fucking crit.
Yeah.
I bet a crit.
Yeah.
Nope. Fortune point.
There you go. There you go.
Do you want to use it, or do you want to give yourself a success?
That would put me at 0 success, but it would still be a failure, correct?
It would still be a failure.
But I also don't want Sir Morgan to die, and I'm hoping that if I can be successful... God, but I'm...
We're going to find out what's going to happen here.
God.
You let me know. You can roll it.
Would I, with a 0 pure 0, which is 0 failure, do I think I would be able to grab the side of the oh, you piece of shit. All right, you know what? You know what's more exciting than me trying to figure this out? Rolling again. That's what's more exciting. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna see what happens, and that's what I'm talking about. That's 2 success levels. I'm gonna do my best to grab onto the side and then grab onto Morgan.
Yeah. So since it's a strength roll, yeah, you grab on. There are ribs on the balloon, and like netting. Specifically designed because people sometimes come up here to do maintenance. Nice. You catch one of the nets, and you can try to catch Morgan.
Absolutely, I'm gonna try to catch Morgan. Would you like me to roll again? All right.
It's a good try. It's a good try. Just like, can you just give it to us?
Here we go. Rolling a strength again.
Come on, my
get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly when you need to fucking crit. For the record, everyone watching, I saved no one. I was fine with him just falling. Hey, Lyle Bod catches you. With his big, strong hand. As you guys... So, here's what happens. Here's the turn in a nutshell. Dragon's coming to eat your gyrocopter. You light all the fuses and dive bomb over the top of the blimp. You bail out of the blimp. The dragon scoops up the gyrocopter. Morgan does not ever once make contact with the balloon. Lyle leaps towards him, grabs the safety net with one arm, and grabs the back of Morgan's neck when it is just a finger's breadth away from being out of reach. And you pull him to the net. And you hold him like he's your child. You're like, Morgan. And you can now grab onto the neck, the net, Morgan.
Whew, I do. I grab onto the net, shaking. How's the dragon looking?
As this happens, the dragon, you see his mouth explode. Yeah, he takes a significant amount of damage. And you see his jaw is like there's no skin around his mouth anymore. And you can just see exposed teeth. As he eats you pretty much Jonah and the whaled him. Which is a good tactic. Snorri...
Yeah, I suppose it was a good tactic there, Morgan.
Thanks, Lyle. Good. Oh God, good grab. Oh, that is a good grab.
I haven't smoked in 4 years, but I need a cigarette after that.
Thanks for the grab, baby.
I'll grab you anytime, Morgan. I will grab you anytime.
I applaud you both. That was awesome. That was so cool. All right. So after the coolest moment that we can't possibly top in the next hour, Snorri Nosebiter will help you guys fully on top of the balloon. At which point...
Snorri?
Yeah, Snorri's up there.
Up here?
No, he was trying to fight the dragon.
Nice.
He was up here with Max. You see Max up there looking kind of haggard after dispelling the chaos breath earlier. That was only like 30 seconds ago. Just for everyone thinking time-wise.
Yeah, there's still a hole in the top of this this airship also, and balloons are going out into the sky.
Some of the balloons are, but you see, now that you're up close to it, you can see that there are segmented nets inside. So it just ripped open a cell.
Very cool.
It is designed for this exact thing to happen. So
for a dragon to claw at it.
Yes.
Specifically a chaos dragon.
Specifically,
it was designed to go into the chaos wastes. So, but yeah, that was amazing. I don't even know what to do now. But yeah, so this dragon with its exposed skeletal face lands on top of this balloon. It is you, is Morgan, Lyle, Snorri, and Maximilian on top of this balloon.
I pull out my platinum, used to be Sigmar double-barreled pistol, and I level it straight at the dragon and fire both barrels.
So what I'm going to say, the effect of what you did is he took a lot of damage. So he is hurt, very hurt, and it also weakened his defenses a little bit. But yeah, go ahead. Shoot this dragon.
So I have shot him successfully 1-2 times in a row and then threw explosives at him successfully. I'm looking at a plus 30 now, right?
I feel like that's okay, yeah.
Okay. Plus 30, both shots at once. Plus 6 success levels.
Oh, I don't even know if he can beat that. He can if he crits!
Now the dick! Man!
He closes his wings in front of him as he sees you raise your pistol. And it hits him in the wings, and he doesn't seem to care so much.
I put my pistol away. I put both my pistols back on my hips, and I pull out my both swords. The blade of the Wolven Drake and the blade of the Blood God.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, Snorri will also be there. He'll charge the dragon straight up. Oh!
I love it when you do Snorri's voice.
Don't worry, Snorri's got it.
Yeah, Snorri gets knocked away ineffectually.
He's gotten batted away so many times.
He does. Yeah, he rolled very poorly. So, what he does is not cool. And then Max he'll start to channel a spell.
Oh, well, what a coincidence, because I'm also going to start channeling a spell. It's going to be a different spell.
It might not be. What spell are you channeling?
You know what? I will channel a bolt. I've been doing good with the bolts. I don't want him to see me summon a bunch of spiders. I'm fine with him seeing me cast bolt. I don't want him to see me summon a bunch of spiders.
I swear I only know one spell and it's bolt. I don't know how to drain people, put them to sleep, and summon spiders.
Nope. Why would I do that? Yeah, that's 3 success levels, so I'm 1 away.
Yeah, it's not bad. So both of you start channeling your magic. The dragon.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make that 4. I'm gonna use one of my. Oh no, it's only 11. You know what? I'll wait.
Yeah, we still got about 50 minutes left.
Yeah, I always look at the time whenever I'm determining whether to use a fortune point.
Hey, that's fair. That is fair. So.
I just let him rain, man. I can always get him back with great one-liners and role-playing, so just let him ride.
Mr. Wolven Drake is going to get charged by a dragon. He beats his wings once and, like, lunges at you.
-2 success levels.
I saved you once.
-1.
Ooh, it's close.
What's your armor? And what's your total defense?
My armor is 5, and my toughness is 3 for a total defense of 8.
Total defensive 8, huh? So you're gonna get. He's going to bite you. For 12. Altogether after your defenses.
Oh.
What's your health?
1.
Oh shit. Well, it is a dragon.
Wait, you only have 13 total wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, he almost one-hit you.
Dude.
Haven't you seen how good I am with a gun? I'm not very tough.
Yeah, this is why I always tell you to let me take all the hits.
I was back here shooting guns.
No, you're not. You stormed in with a sword.
I ran out of bullets.
So yeah,
I have an extra gun for you.
I have chaos dragon,
for you.
And then it whips its tail at Sir Lyobod.
Oh, sure he does. You know, I have a shield.
What kind of dragon has a tail?
It's a good question. I'm not sure, honestly. That's 2 success levels.
Nice.
I don't know how to tell you this. So this tail careens into your ribs. What's your total damage reduction?
10.
You take 8.
That's half my health. Well, I tried. I did 2 success levels.
So you at 8 now?
Yeah, I'm at 8.
So yeah, he bites you. He slams his tail into Lyle. And I mean, it's a dragon.
Ah.
That's what's happening.
We have okay. Which also means I have to make a cool check.
You do? Oh, because you might lose your magic.
Mm-hmm. Sure thing. Let me
So glad you know the rules for magic.
Yeah. Yeah. I try to be as fair as possible.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. No problem. Because however much I would love to keep this bolt, I really. Come on. Where's the channeling? I think this is it. Channel. Just show me channeling, please. Oh, there's petty spells. I don't want that. Magic rules. Get me back there. Oh my freaking god.
While you look at that, Snorri is going to get up and he's going to attack the dragon from behind. Which, at this point, the dragon is being flanked. So, everyone gets bonuses to attack it. He actually makes contact with his axe. So, Snorri Nosebiter does some damage.
All right. I need to make a cool test at -20, or I lose the magic. I'll lose the magic.
So you get hit the ribs, you go flying back, and you lose. Your bolt just evaporates.
Yeah, it sure does.
And then it will be Morgan Fierce. You can go.
So, with 1 health, am I still held in the mouth of this great beast, or did it just bite me and let go?
It bit you, shook you, and threw you.
Great. As I scatter across the ground, covered in blood and almost lifeless, I'll get back up and rush the beast from behind and attempt to stab it with both of my swords. First, Ulrich's Blade of the Wolven Drake.
So you did lose all of your bonuses, but you get a +10 for flanking.
Okay, I'll take a +10 gladly. It'll be flat because this is a big sword. It's a bastard sword. I'm using one-handed for a -10, so it'll be flat. I rolled, and I think the dice is lost in cyberspace.
Dice, come back. Dice.
All right, +2 success levels with the first swing.
That'll do it.
All right, so I strike him. I make contact. It is a damaging blade. So it's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage to him before his defenses. And then I'm going to make a second attack with my second sword. It would be -20, but I'm flanking and I just hit, so it's also flat. For +4 success levels.
Wow.
That is it.
And so first I strike him with Ulrich's Blade of the Wolven Drake. And then second with the Blade of the Blood God, which should heal me toughness
Yes.
HP from a Chaos Dragon.
Yes.
How you feeling about that?
How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling pretty juiced up, I think.
Yeah, you probably feel pretty crazy right now. Yeah, so chaos energy flows in your veins. Give me a endurance check.
All right. Those are the damages I just typed
corruption.
out for you, the 15.
That does help me.
Endurance check here. +1 success level.
So congratulations, you don't gain a point of corruption.
Thank
Awesome.
goodness.
Thank you, yeah.
But I'm setting the precedent that you will.
That is possible.
It's definitely more than possible.
It's likely.
So yeah, so you did 15 and 13 minus resistances. You cleave 2 mighty blows on this thing. You do like an X on its chest. It's like I don't do good monster noises. I'm sorry.
There's fire. You can see the teeth still exposed, the front of the skull from where it ate a bomb.
You can.
There's like burn scars and welts around its eyes and face.
And he's like,
missing
come on,
chunks of
guys,
scales
stop.
and bleeding.
Let me eat you. Come on, stop. But yeah, Maximilian is going to channel some more power. He is now holding a gold light. It's very bright in his right hand. And Lyle, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to just cast a bolt, not even channel it. I'm just gonna go to cast it, and we'll see what happens.
Oh,
I'm
For
talking
the
about.
record, he needed 4 success levels to do anything. He
Yup.
got 6 and a crit. Go ahead,
And a
and
crit.
I assume you want to do the... Yeah.
Duh.
So 12 and 53.
So that
12
is,
for the crit location, 53 for the effect.
and that is 6 plus 5 plus 4, which is
15!
I don't know why I turned to Irish, but 6 plus 5 plus 4. That's what's going on.
15!
15 whole damage.
That's pretty good, man. That's a good looking bolt.
Yeah, that's a great looking bolt. I'm really impressing Max. That's
There
what I'm.
you are.
You are, yeah. So you rip this bolt out of just, you can see, everyone can see reality distort as you pull a fragment of the other side of reality into this side, and you launch it just immediately at the dragon. It slams into its arm, the arm that you made bleed earlier, the same arm. And you hear a sickening crack as his arm breaks. So yeah, you broke the dragon's arm.
Well, it's a shame he doesn't use it to attack.
How much damage was it?
15.
Yeah. And the dragon does not look good after that one. Holy shit. I don't know. I've been enjoying this very much. So, I mean, Max will give you a look like, holy shit. And now I believe it's the dragon's turn. He passes an endurance check. He almost got stunned again. He had to pass an endurance check to not be stunned when you broke his arm, and he did. But it was cool, man. It was cool. The dragon's gonna fly up again. And he's gonna let out a roar, and he's gonna dive straight down into the balloon.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
I'll give you a chance to stop it.
When he dives down, I'll save my opportunity. So he'll go up. I'm already here. I'll let him dive up. And I'm watching, and as he comes back down, I'll use my opportunity attack at the last moment to slash him and finish him before he hits the gunship.
Give me that roll.
I am going to put my Blade of the Blood God back on my hip as he flies up and put both hands on Ulrich's Blade of the Woven Drake. I'm going to pick the blade up and try to time, and I'm going to Called Shot to cut this thing's head off.
Okay.
Right as it comes in and dives.
So you get plus 10 for having hit him before. What's a call shot minus what?
I actually hit him twice before. I hit him with both swords.
Oh, you did. That's true. Plus 20. Yeah, go ahead. Give me that roll.
So plus 20. And I have no luck. I have no modifiers. Let me see. I'm not flanking anymore. I just want to make sure I can get any bonus I can. All right, here it goes. Plus 20. 6 success levels.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, so it dives straight down at the blimp. And you can tell it's going to go through it. You swing your sword and you cut it from jawbone to throat.
Yes!
As it still slams into the balloon, and it goes. The whole balloon kind of does that wave thing. Everybody hold on.
Ooh.
There is safety netting. I'll give you all a plus 10.
Oh, God. That's another failure. And plus 10 here. That's another failure. Well, I'm going to use one of my...
Actually, Lyle, athletics is it's an agility skill, so you may have a better chance instead of strength.
No, smart.
Strength is higher.
Yeah, my
Oh,
strength.
you said no. You're like no.
No.
Okay, never mind.
My athletics is a 24, and my strength is at least a 30, which means right now it's at a plus 10, which means 40, which gives me a better chance. And I'm gonna save Morgan as well. I'm like, he's not very good at this. So I see this dragon coming, and he swings that sword. I'm gonna dive over to him. I'm gonna grab him by the shirt and grab the netting.
Once again, Lyle critically succeeds again when I tried to kill you, to stop me from killing you. So, just well done, both of you. That was one of the best fights I've ever run. Oh my god, that was so fun.
And we have 30 minutes left that you have to fill with something.
Oh no, it's okay. It gives me a chance to set up the next session.
That's right. We still have to go into the ruins with the runes.
The half an hour left is more or less what I intended.
The runes.
The runes with the runes.
The runes with the runes. Yeah. So, dragon's carcass slides off the side of the blimp. Some dwarven engineers are hurrying up a ladder to get up here to repair the damage.
Do we have enough nets to carry that thing's corpse back to town? I'm sure it'll make a hell of a statement and one hell of a weapon.
It's already like on the ground.
That's all right. We can. I'm prepared to go down on the ground and wrap it in nets so we can haul it away.
So its weight would be hard to add. Yeah.
Yeah, that was my question. If they had the means to do it.
You can definitely, I mean, there are souvenirs to be had if you would like something.
Even I know this campaign's coming to an end, but Morgan Fierce doesn't know that. I would take part of this dragon, for sure. Enough to fashion a blade.
Its teeth exploded all over the top of this blimp, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna take a tooth. I'm gonna take a dragon's tooth.
Nothing wrong with that. You guys get your dragon's teeth. Snorri scans up. It's like, big monster.
I want a horn. I want a horn, too. Can I have a horn?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll go down to the ground and get one if that's the thing.
There's a lot of activity down there. I wouldn't go down.
I need a dragon horn.
But yeah, you can have bits and pieces off its face pretty much.
Perfect.
That's not a problem. You did explode its face. So yeah, the Dwarven engineers are fixing everything up. And Lyle, your necklace pulls onward.
No.
You guys get to rest for another day. Max can use his magic to actually heal you guys. He actually can heal, which is cool.
Thank God. I'm over here at 4.
Did Max ever get to cast that super cool spell?
No.
All right. You kind of showed him up on that front, huh?
I'm just doing a little thing.
He was my whole thing was he was hurt, so he just kind of. I didn't want him to archmage kill a dragon,
Right.
Yeah, no, that was nice of you to give us the opportunity.
But you guys fucking crushed it. I don't know how, but you did it. So, yeah, you guys go back down and you guys rest up. You have one more day's travel until you get to where you're going. But this being tried to stop you by summoning a dragon, so you have no idea what awaits you when you get there.
Nah, if he could just summon a dragon for funsies, we're gonna be screwed.
Well, that's why we brought a whole army with us.
Yeah, he didn't summon him out of nowhere, but he did, he did cause it to happen. He seems to be knowledgeable of the wastes.
With Maximilian Screeber's magic and 2 dwarven slayers, us and an airship, we basically brought a whole army.
Pretty
Let them
much.
send more dragons. We've got more airship.
Malachi will be talking about the battle everyone's pretty excited about what happened. No one more than the Slayers on board. You can tell Malachi is talking about being disappointed that he died. He's not really disappointed. Which is strange for a Slayer, but he doesn't particularly want to die just yet. But he's a Slayer engineer. He's a weird Slayer. All of them think he's weird. But he's a very cool character. Snorri is very disappointed that he didn't.
Snorri, we keep trying to kill you, and you still don't, which means you just have to keep coming with us on all of our adventures.
One of these days, Snorri will die.
And it will be glorious, especially if it's with us.
Hopefully it's tomorrow. But yeah, so the sun does not rise on this day. As the daytime shows up, the sky just gets slightly less dim as storm clouds circle this jutting piece of rock in the middle of the chaos wastes. This great stone plateau lies before you. The sky is filled with purple and green lightning that threatens to overtake the blimp, but thanks to the protections of Maximilian, they do not. But once you see the top of the plateau, there is a structure built into it. On the surface, it looks kind of like a Greek-style courtyard almost, with pillars and some nice buildings. It doesn't look particular, but it's all desecrated and ancient. And you can't tell what kind of rock it's made out of. But you can see this being as it walks down into the structure. This creature you only know at this point as Malice. And as soon as he enters it, a bolt of lightning strikes the top of the structure.
Well, Lyle, you said something about leading the way, right?
Yeah, I suppose I should, because I'm like the tank.
I pick up Lyle's shield and hand it to him.
Lyle, as you're looking on, every time the lightning cracks, you specifically can see figures off in the clouds watching.
Oh no, that's spooky. I don't like that. I can't see it though, so you enjoy that.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's spooky. I don't like that.
I hate you guys. That's pretty funny though. But yeah.
That was it. That was the thing we had waiting for you. That was the big surprise.
You guys were waiting. You guys got me.
Yeah, we did.
Got
him.
But yeah, so what's your plan here? It'll be you, Malachi, Snorri, Maximilian. You guys will all be sitting around discussing what you're about to do.
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to defer to you, Max. You're the expert. I'm happy to help in however possible, but he's a big, scary demon guy. And frankly, I'm a bit over my head.
Well, I'd say we send in the Dwarven Slayers first. Let them part the seas. Lyle, you follow them in, and I'll stay in front of Maximilian. That'll give him a chance to get off any big spells he needs to, or any kind of lockdowns he might have for demons. I'm assuming you might know how to lock or banish these things.
It is possible.
Yeah, I think that's actually a great idea. Except I might I've been doing a little bit more on the range. I don't know. Do we know what hurts this thing? Do we know what hurts him?
Nothing particularly is known about what you're about to face. You face the unknown.
And the unknown faces us.
The thing I'm just like out of character knowledge, the thing I am sending you against is something that isn't even fully fleshed out in the canon. It is something only hinted at. The fifth evil is so you guys are gonna learn some stuff that I am adding to this game that I enjoy. So I'm excited.
I am too. Yeah, so I like your idea. The Slayers definitely need to go first. Max should stay near the back. Morgan, you're all reloaded up.
Yeah, I've had a whole day to reload up and get healed.
Yeah, Morgan, honestly, you should probably take this pistol back, and you should also probably take the blunderbuss.
I'll take the pistol, but I don't have room to carry 2 swords, 2 blunderbuss, and 3 pistol.
Yeah,
that's where I draw the line before the game master has to even ask me if I can carry that much.
Yeah, I mean, you can't carry 2 blunderbusses. Yeah.
Well, I could if I wasn't carrying 2 swords.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, once you throw your blunderbuss away, I'll throw you this blunderbuss.
Now you're talking.
There you go. There will be, you see a regiment of dwarfs preparing as well.
Yeah, so they're definitely going to be the soldiers.
So the camera pans in behind the airship from underneath, and you see this plateau. You see the courtyard. It is now suddenly covered with movement.
What does movement look like?
It looks like a bunch of humanoid figures running around.
Can we bomb them?
Yes.
We need to bomb them.
Yes. The balloon is doing a strafing run, but I'm just letting you know you guys are about to be combat dropped.
Oh, literally, we're going to be dropped
into combat. Well, no, not literally. You guys will be on a ladder.
I mean, yeah, figuratively, but literally, figuratively, you know.
That's a big hard drop. But we do need to drop bombs first to clear away.
Yeah, so what happens is the dirigible bombs these creatures, and all the dwarves jump down on ropes.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Once your boots touch the ground, you are surrounded by shapeless horrors. They are very clearly...
Don't call them that.
Huh?
Don't call them that. They're hussies, not whole.
Come on, man. Those shapeless horrors are somebody's daughters.
Yeah, come on.
Shapeless... I don't even know what to do with you guys. Shapeless monstrosities that are changing before your very eyes. These demonic creatures do not have a place in any known demonology. But the dwarves clash with them. You see Malachi open fire with a Gatling gun. And they wreak havoc on their units. And then the 4 of you are meant to press on.
Dip.
So you guys run through this combat, and you guys even do get involved. But eventually you make it to the front of the stairs that lead down.
Nice. We're skipping that part.
Yeah, we're not doing that battle. There's plenty to go around.
But that battle's really cool. It's
more me telling you what's happening on your escape route. So it's not as easily as going in and coming out. There's a lot going on up here waiting for you when you get back. But yeah, you're at the top of the stairs. They're much larger now that you're close.
All right, put the Dwarven Slayers in front.
Yep, put the Dwarven Slayers in front. I'm gonna start. God, I don't even know if magic will affect this thing. We've got a lot of things nearby there, right? What are our targets? Like, what are we seeing that are our clear targets?
Like, where you're trying to go?
What we're trying to attack.
Oh, there's nothing in front of you.
Yeah, we're at the stairs now. We're inside. Yeah, we made it through the horrible field of chaos.
Yeah, you guys ran through that. You guys were not intended to take part in that battle.
That's just a cool action scene where we're swinging swords and they're swinging swords and the dwarves are jumping down.
Malachi turns around and is laying gunfire with his Gatling gun down into the crowd.
I shoot a few shots off, bang, bang, I blast it, I swipe some swords and we get inside and everything's reloaded again and we're good.
Alright, yeah.
Malachi is going to hold them off.
Sweet. I'm gonna go down right behind the dwarves.
Only Snorri is there.
Yeah. Malachi is gonna be holding the door behind us.
Sweet.
But yeah. So you guys go in?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Lead the way, Snorri. Lead the way, Snorri.
Alright, wait, hold on. Here we go.
Hey.
You did it!
My man.
I finally managed to do it.
Finally, you cast Dark Vision successfully.
Wow. How dark is this dungeon when we get in here?
Pretty dark.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's a good time to cast it then.
It's pretty dark down here. Yeah, the thing that you're following did not bother to light any of the torches. Yes, I was waiting for you to click that button.
I was waiting for it too. I was surprised it took that long.
Couldn't find it.
But yeah, so what happens now, the only light in here are the walls. The runes inscribed in the walls glow with a purple light.
I've never seen a place like this before, Maximilian. The hell is this?
I have also never seen a place like this. Not even Karak Duram looked anything like this. That place was made by the dwarves, this place. I don't know.
It's almost as if it's born from chaos itself.
It may be.
That sounds really epic. You're all talking really epically.
Well, Lyle, now that there's no one around that you can get in trouble for, what are you picking up with chaos magic? Is this place just teeming with the crap?
I'm second sight in. What do I see?
Oh, no. So, give me an endurance check.
Literally just from seeing. You piece of shit.
Okay.
Critical success! I'm the best looker you've ever seen, baby! I don't have second sight, I've got third sight, son!
So you have an out-of-body experience again, and you feel this whole place all at once. It's like you walk down every hallway. But whether you remember them all is another story altogether. But you don't throw up. And you don't pass out, so that's good. But you are overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of magic in this place. But you handle it. You handle it fine, yeah.
Max, did you just feel that?
I'm afraid to.
You're better at resisting this stuff than I am.
I've dealt with this kind of thing before.
Yeah, I haven't. This is fun. We're doing this together. Very nice.
He'll give you a quizzical look. But he looks very serious. You know, he's on guard.
Yeah. Well, I almost vomited. But I think I can kind of figure out where we need to go. So I'm going to start trying to lead us in the right direction.
Yeah, and you are assisted by your amulet as well. But yeah, he's going to touch the air, and a little ball of light is going to float next to him.
Nice, you're marking away.
He's a light wizard, so he can cast light.
What? He's a light wizard? I'd have never guessed.
After all those light spells, you don't say.
Yeah, so that's me. So I'm going to start leading us down nice and carefully, leading us down these stairs and down these halls, letting my amulet and my second sight and my visions guide us.
Keep your eyes out for any traps in here. Who knows what might hold a chaos trap.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what a chaos trap would look like, but it's scary.
So yeah, as you continue on, this hallway itself is very long. It goes very deep into the plateau. The plateau you're on is huge. It's a giant plateau of stone. eventually, you get towards the end of this hallway,
Mhm.
and it gets all echoey. You can hear how big the place you're in is. So the way I'm going to describe it, it kind of gets rounded, but it's a huge, huge circle. And then there's like a little half wall in front of you, right? So there's a big circle where you can continue to walk, and then there's like a half wall. And over that half wall is just a straight drop. And you have no idea how deep it goes. But you got the sense that it goes all the way, whatever that means.
Interesting.
Are there, if we look across from us over the half wall, are there other floors or anything, or is it just a pit?
Like all around, you can see other ways to go. And from some of those ways, you start to see things take shape.
Oh god.
You know, I was going to suggest rappelling down the side here, but it looks like we're going to have to fight our way down.
Yeah, I think we need to go around.
Who knows how deep this thing could be?
Yeah, Jahan, I'm going to try to lead us in the right direction again.
Alrighty. So the right direction is down. But there are stairs. You don't have to jump.
Cool,
but
yeah.
you run to the stairs as you are beginning to be pursued.
By whom?
It seems like they're just walking straight out of the walls.
Oh, dip.
Yeah.
Well, that's no fun. As soon as that happens, I'm going to start channeling some magic.
Absolutely. As you start to go down these stairs, you can hear things closing in on you from behind. And you get to another floor finally. You go quite a bit down.
Uh-huh.
And as you get out onto this floor, you start to get the feeling that you're surrounded.
Oh.
Oh, my channel didn't work.
You're just kind of like...
my magic power summon?
Okay.
Magic just...
But yeah, so as you get to this new floor, this much deeper floor, red eyes appear in the shadow all around you. And before we roll for initiative, we're gonna have to call it there, everybody.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I got my blunderbuss ready for this, man. A crowd of monsters. This is perfect blunderbuss time.
Yeah, you were kind of right, Leighton. After the dragon fight, I didn't have much planned. I wasn't ready. But yeah, so everybody watching, thank you for watching. That was probably one of the best battles I've ever seen in anything. That was amazing. You guys did great. The only reason you're alive is because of all the crit successes. I don't know how it happened.
Yeah.
I guess today was Lyle's turn to crit 30 times.
Whew, no joke. Thank you for the saves, buddy.
Seriously, the only reason you guys are alive are crit saves. Like, crit successes. That's it. The seat of your pants, you should both be dead. But congratulations on surviving. Congratulations on making it to the Dark Fortress at the end of the tunnel.
One thing that's really exciting, if you're a new viewer and a new follower, is one of the rules here at Fresh Out the Box is if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah.
So making those types of plays is really dangerous for us.
Really, yeah. And that's the thing.
We have a pact.
We're all big fans of Sword Art Online, so it's kind of it's really a personal pact
we
we made.
like Laughing Coffin, you know, because we're cool.
Oh no!
But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Make sure to tune in every Thursday at 8 o'clock Central for all of our games. The last 2 episodes of Warhammer Fantasy Role Playing Game are coming up, so don't miss them. You can catch up on YouTube, Fresh Out the Box.
That means if you keep watching, Wednesday campaigns are currently Cyberpunk Red for another 5 weeks? 4 weeks.
5 weeks.
5 weeks. I thought we just did episode 5.
We just
so
did
it should
episode
be
5, which means
so yeah, 5 more weeks.
7, 8, 9, 10.
9 and 10. 5 more episodes of Cyberpunk Red. A couple more episodes of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. We're going to start playing The Expanse by Green Ronin. We're going to start playing Deadlands, which is a Savage Worlds mod by Pinnacle Entertainment. And our Fridays, we think we're going to open up to a few Shiver one-shots with games Parable for Parable Games. Maybe just, I didn't even ask Jahan about this yet, but he's a big fan of Supernatural. And so I thought it might be cool to do like an episodical, like keep our characters type of thing, like almost a Supernatural TV show.
We could do something like that. Would be something I'd be very interested in. Yeah.
So we could kind of change that flavor from being so horror to more occult and almost more sitcom-y.
Ooh, you're talking for Shiver?
Yeah, hell yeah, I am.
Sick. That would be sick.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we have upcoming. Just thank you guys.
Format, Leighton would be able to come in when he can.
Yeah, because it's a TV format, so he's a side character, which is perfect. Yeah. So again, thank you everybody for the support. Thanks for coming in every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. Central. We always have tabletop role-playing game content. We're going to keep tabletop role-playing content rotating, so you see new games, new rules, read-alongs, unboxings, all sorts of things. I'm Casualty CDG, but you can call me Gary.
I'm Jahan Anon. Follow me at RockFact. Also, we are only 7 away from our monthly follow goal to get to 150, so like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Anything from you, Leighton?
Thanks so much, everybody. I look forward to my Thursdays every single week. And yeah, I'm excited to jump into more games. Honestly, nobody does it like these guys does it.
Thanks, buddy. Everybody, good night. Thanks for watching.
Good night, y'all.